Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This time around, we're going to check out the history of the legendary Samuel-Novarro House that was owned by Diane Keaton. Before I begin, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now let's begin our journey. Renowned for her eclectic taste and hands-on approach to architectural preservation, Diane Keaton amassed an impressive portfolio of homes over the course of 4 decades, blending personal residences with savvy investment flips. She owned many properties across Los Angeles and beyond, meticulously restoring architecturally significant structures in styles ranging from Spanish colonial to mid-century modern, often living in them during the process of renovation. Some served as private sanctuaries, while others were acquired specifically to revive their historic charm and then to sell them. Her flipping ventures were legendary because she transformed neglected gems into coveted estates, with individual profits reaching in the millions on select sales. One of her earliest and most cherished projects was the Samuel-Novarro House, a Mayan Revival masterpiece that captured her passion for innovative historic homes. Designed by Lloyd Wright, he was the son of the legendary Lloyd Wright, this Mayan Revival single-family dwelling was completed way back in 1928 and occupies a prominent hillside lot at 5609 Valley Oak Drive in the upscale Los Feliz neighborhood. Spanning about 2,700 square feet, with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, the home is perched on a 13,267 square foot site that allows it to cascade dramatically down the slope, harmonizing with the natural contours of the landscape. Designated as a Los Angeles Historic Cultural Monument in 1979, it exemplifies the rare Mayan Revival style, blending ancient Mesoamerican aesthetics with modern construction techniques. Its enduring allure lies not only in its exotic form, but also in a storied past, intertwined with Hollywood's golden era, marked by scandal, creativity, and celebrity stewardship. You see, the house's origins trace way back to the roaring 1920s, a time when Los Angeles was blossoming as the epicenter of the film industry. Lloyd Wright, then an emerging architect, known for his experimental use of concrete and organic forms, was commissioned to design the residence for Louis Samuel, a Hollywood business manager, and his wife. Samuel served as the personal financial advisor to silent film star Ramon Novarro, and it was through this connection that the project materialized. Construction emphasized innovative, poured-in-place concrete, a material Wright mastered early in his career, allowing for smooth, monolithic walls that evoke the solidity of ancient stone temples. The home was intended as a private retreat amid the hillside oaks, but its narrative quickly veered into intrigue. You see, in 1930, Novarro discovered that Samuel, a man that he trusted, we've heard this story a million times, had embezzled substantial sums from his earnings, much of which had been funneled into the house's mortgage payments and lost in the 1929 stock market crash. To avoid public scandal, particularly given the era's harsh scrutiny of personal matters, if you know what I mean, Novarro negotiated a quiet settlement and assumed ownership in 1931. In case you don't know what I mean by that, well, let's just say Ramon didn't have many women hanging around the house. Think what you will with that information. Moving on, Mr. Novarro resided there until the late 1930s, transforming the property into a personalized sanctuary. Eager to imprint his vision, Novarro rehired Lloyd Wright for thoughtful expansions that enhanced both the interior and exterior. For example, Wright added a dedicated music room with high ceilings and acoustic paneling, a luxurious bedroom suite with built-in cabinetry and private balconies offering canyon views, and an outdoor pergola that shaded expansive terraces. He also reimagined the gardens, incorporating winding paths, native plantings, and subtle water features to create a seamless indoor-outdoor flow. Complementing these structural changes, Novarro enlisted renowned MGM art director Cedric Gibbons to craft the interiors in an opulent Art Deco style. Gibbons introduced geometric inlays, metallic finishes, mirrored surfaces, and bold motifs that contrasted the exterior's austere Mayan geometry, infusing the spaces with Hollywood glamour. This collaboration elevated the home from a modest residence to a sophisticated haven, where living areas opened via sliding doors to multi-level patios, blurring boundaries with the lush surroundings. Following Novarro's departure, the house became a magnet for creative luminaries during World War II and beyond. In 1944, it served as a collaborative rental for composer Leonard Bernstein, choreographer Jerome Robbins, lyricist Betty Comden, and librettist Adolph Green, who used it as a base while developing the groundbreaking musical On the Town. The home's designation as a historic monument in 1979 ensured its preservation, prohibiting alterations that could compromise its historic integrity. Interiors retain Gibbons deco flourishes, tiled counters in the kitchen, minimalist concrete in the master bath, and custom built-ins throughout, all promoting fluid circulation via steep stairs and ramps that encourage vertical exploration. The overall effect is one of theatrical exoticism, where the home feels like a modern temple perched above the urban sprawl. Architecturally, the Samuel-Novarro House is a masterful fusion of Mayan Revival and Art Deco elements, setting it apart in Lloyd Wright's portfolio. Drawing from ancient Mesoamerican pyramids, the four-level structure features stepped rooflines, terrace facades, and rhythmic horizontal bands of casement windows that frame sweeping views of the Los Angeles basin. Smooth concrete walls, subtly textured to mimic carved stone, form the backbone, accented by oxidized copper railings and entry details that weather to a striking patina. A hallmark is that incredible swimming pool. I mean, check that out. Don't tell me you don't want to strip off your clothes and swim in there. You know I would. It is nestled in a sunken courtyard and evokes ceremonial Mayan basins. And it's supported by a massive retaining wall that anchors the design to the slope. Textile block screens, reminiscent of Wright's father's innovations, filter sunlight into intricate shadow patterns, adding depth and privacy. In 1988, Diane Keaton purchased the residence for $1.5 million. She was drawn to its dramatic hillside perch and untapped potential after years of wear. Diane Keaton owned the house for about 7 years. I mean, she really loved it, wouldn't you? During which time she poured her energy into a comprehensive restoration that honored its original vision while adapting it for contemporary living. Diane focused on reinstating deteriorating elements like intricate wood paneling, trim, and the open plan layout to restore fluid spatial flow between interiors and the terraces. Preservation took precedence over flashy updates. She repaired aging concrete seams, revived copper accents, and addressed hidden water damage from neglected gutters, ensuring structural integrity. For decor, Diane selected a restrained palette that highlighted Mayan motifs through subtle Art Deco echoes, geometric rugs, metallic fixtures, and textured fabrics, avoiding any dilution of original decorator Cedric Gibbons' foundational glamour. Her patient stewardship, treating the house as a collaborative design experiment, even influenced later owners who also advised their renovation teams to proceed deliberately, altering only essentials so they can preserve Lloyd Wright's original intent. By selling in the mid-1990s, Diane not only safeguarded the property's legacy, but also solidified her reputation as a tastemaker in historic real estate. The property changed hands again in 2005 when actress Christina Ricci acquired it for just over $2.9 million, holding it until 2006 when she sold it for just under $2.9 million. So she didn't make any money off that deal, and she lost or got rid of her man in the process. But check this out. It fetched $3.8 million in 2014 and was listed for $4,295,000 in 2016 and $4.3 million in 2019, underscoring its appreciating value amid Los Feliz's booming market. Today, the Samuel-Novarro House remains a preserved jewel, its history of embezzlement, artistic ferment, and careful stewardship mirroring the dramatic narratives it has sheltered for nearly a century. As a monument to innovation and resilience, it continues to inspire awe, inviting inhabitants to engage with its timeless blend of ancient echo and modern poise. So, what do you think of the legendary Samuel-Novarro House? If you're rolling in dough, would you live in a place like that? You know I would. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I really like that pool. I mean, come on. That's a lot of freaking privacy that's offered in there, isn't it? I mean, seriously, not joking around, you could swim around naked anytime, day or night, and none of your neighbors can check you out. And for some people, that's pretty cool. So yeah, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Kindly remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Please check out the links below to learn how to support my research and productions. Kindly be kind to all of our fellow Earthlings, and please do not harm them. And do yourself a favor and go to a local shelter and adopt a cat or a dog or both. You and they will be very glad that you did. Until next time, especially if you're driving through Los Angeles, checking out all the different homes designed by Lloyd Wright, also known as Frank Lloyd Wright Jr. I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.